Hey guys, Lord Oshawott here with a new Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal. Yeah, I promised you guys I would do this. And that was an awesome opening in a scene for the Game Boy. Now, obviously I want to, you know, turn everything on to what I want. There we go. I think this was also the first game of basically, choosing if you were a boy or a girl. So let's say boy, obviously. I'm going to be using the generic names of Gold and Silver for my guys. It's currently 1 PM where I am, so day at 1 o'clock. How many minutes? It is currently 1:22. So 1:22. Yeah. And we'll get back to this generic thing of Professor Oak telling us about Pokemon. Cool. That is Wooper. I love Wooper. I think he's an awesome Pokemon. Don't know anything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? Now, like I said, I'm going to be using the generic names. So, due to the manga and the original games, Gold was the hero. Gold. Dreams and Adventures. And Pokemon Let's Wait. See you later. Alright, so let's just check. Gold turned on the PC. Withdraw item. There is no items this time. Now, there was a trick to this, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start off with my generic team that I've chosen. I already chose the notes for it. Do something for him. I must get Pokemon Gear back from the shop. Here you go. This is a new feature, the Poke Gear. Basically, we're going to get phone calls at random. Day of the week is set. It's Monday. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Do you know how to use the phone? Yes. Yes, I do. Just go to the Poke Gear and select the item. Gee, isn't that convenient? Sort of. Now, if you talk to her, oh, Gold, I'm visiting Gold. Oh, have you heard? My daughter's about anime becoming Professor Elm's assistant. She really loves Pokemon. That feature wasn't in the original Gold and Silver. Now, if you talk to this guy, so this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Jerk just kicked us out! What an asshole. Anyway, you can see that's the bad guy of the game. Gold, there you are. I need you to ask a favour. I'm conducting a new research right now. I was wondering, could you help me with it, Gold? You see, I'm writing a paper that I want to present at a conference, but there are some things I don't quite understand yet. So, I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently got. Yes, we want that Pokemon. And that's what findings. Mysteries of Pokemon. Count on them. Oh, hey, got an email. So basically, what we're going to do now, he's got an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon that we need to go see. To do this, we get a Pokemon from Professor Elm. When he finishes talking, that is. Raise one Pokemon containing these balls. First Pokemon. Blah 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 blah. So, basically, last time I used a Fire-type Pokemon. I really do like this guy. This guy's Cyndaquil. Like I said, because I used a Fire-type with Charmander in my last play of Pokemon Blue, I'm afraid I will not be using Cyndaquil, unfortunately. This is Totodile. Totodile, I really like Totodile. However, I don't like this guy. This is Chikorita. Chikorita becomes kind of redundant after the second gym. If you want to raise a Chikorita, by all means, just be very, very prepared. But I don't intend to. So with that note, in the process of elimination, my partner is Totodile. Alright, so we have the Totodile. We're going to give Totodile a nickname. Now, thinking of nicknames because of how poor I was in the last one, well, you know, I really sucked at giving nicknames. So, I was thinking of what would be the best name to give a crocodile. Now, Snappy would be too generic, and so on and so forth. I thought of a name. Now, the reason I'm going to give it this name is because it gets this move it gets a move sort of similar to this name. So on that name, I'm going to name my Totodile Crush. The reason I'm going to nickname it Crush is because when it gets to its final stage for Relegator, oh boy, so stay out the way. Okay, so we now have Crush on our Totodile. We're going to get Professor Elm's poker number, well, phone number, poker number, or whatever you want to call it. Some people have called it poker number in the past I've seen. Just counting on us. Now when you have this we got errand, we would get a potion from this guy. Only two of us, we're always busy. And with that, we now have our first Pokemon. So let's go to Route 29. And here you can catch some of your generic Pokemon from the original. We have a Pidgey, who's still from the first one. Now, as you can see, the meters are totally different. Underneath Crush's meter, if we beat Pidgey, we can just quickly show this off. Come on. Beat the pigeon. Beat up the pigeon. Go. Yep, a blue meter. That blue meter is our experience. It was the first of introduction to the Pokemon games, and it's been a stable part of the Pokemon games ever since. To be quite honest, I'm glad they introduced it. It's a nice touch. Now, Pidgey is the only bird Pokemon we can capture in this area in the daytime. The reason being is because obviously with the clock we have now got time-based events. I will not be covering all time-based events. This is the next one. This is a weak, very, very weak grass type, Hoppip. Hoppip, like I said, is very weak, not worth capturing, not even worth raising to a jump off its vital form. So can't continue on. There is another Pokemon in this area that is basically the rat type of Generation 2. The other Pokemon is Sentret. Sentret is quite bulky, and when it gets to fur its speed is amazing. I will not be training one of those though. In the night time in that route, I will be getting, for the second member of my team, because I says I would use a Generation Bird type all the time. So the Generation Bird type 2 in here I will be catching is Hoothoots. Hoothoots is okay, I guess. When it evolves, it gains a Psychic type ability. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? Talking to this guy, basically, if we follow him around, we will get the map card. He's just going to teach us all the basics, like what a Pokemon Center is, what a Pokemon Mart is, so on and so forth. Useful items. Trainer will be battling prize Pokemon there. See, some Pokemon can be found in the water. Here is my house. Thank you for your company. Let me give you a small gift. And we receive the map card. Now, in the later generations, in Heart Gold Soul Silver, if you play Heart Gold Soul Silver, this guy, instead of a map card, will give you the running shoes. Now, the running shoes didn't become a stable part of the Pokemon games till Generation 3, which was a very, very welcome stable part of Pokemon games. Now, as soon as we're done here, we want to come this way to Route 30. Now, Route 30 is a new route. The new Pokemon you can capture on this route is Spinarak. Spinarak is a poor example of a bug type. You can also capture the likes of Caterpie and Weedle on this route. I'm not too sure on which version they are situated in. I'm just going off pure memory. So yeah, you have your generic bug types on this route. Now you just want to follow this path here all the way to the top and be interrupted by wild Pokemon again. I don't know why it's taking a while to load into battles. Should work with them. And here is the house of Mr. Pokemon. So, once we examine, we received the mystery egg. This mystery egg is actually a Pokemon egg. Pokemon eggs introduced. This is introduced breeding into Pokemon series. So breeding was a good staple of getting new Pokemon. It was like pre-evolutions for some. It introduced the Pikachu being an evolved Pokemon, and so on and so forth. Obviously, Professor Oak here is talking to us. We just rambles on because he's seen and spotted us with a Pokemon. With that, we also get the latest version of the Pokédex from Professor Oak. Very, very nice. With that, we're done here. Pokemon should have some rest. He will heal Totodile for us, which is very, very nice. Alright. A phone call from Professor Elm. Gold, it's a disaster. Terrible. What should I do? Oh no, no. Please get back here now. Click. Sounds like something bad has happened to the lab. So why don't we just venture back on to New Barktown? And thank you, Pidgey, for interrupting us. Just go away. Down here we have a Pokeball, which gives us Antidote, so that's very nice to start with, as Spinarak can learn Poison Sting. So we just want to hop over here, back to Cherry Grove City. And we're instantly stopped by this guy. Pokemon Lab, you wouldn't like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, this is our rival. Our rival is nameless at the moment, but obviously he's going to get what your Pokemon is weak to. Now, I have the potion, so I'm going to throw in a few layers. Going to throw in a few layers and lower its defenses. Throw one more in. It's going to use Tackle. So let's just start using Scratch. Excellent. We have the potion if necessary. So yeah, this is basically all you can do for now. Come on. Come on. Come on, little Chikorita. Oh! This was an instance of held items. I didn't realise Crush was holding a Orange Berry. Orange Berries can cure your Pokemon. So, yeah, held items are a great factor in from the rest of this series. So you want to be giving your Pokemon held items. Sometimes you can have held items to create an evolution of a Pokemon, or increase their attack and give them the same type of attack bonuses. For example, if you give them, say, Sea Incense, you can have the ability to double your Pokemon's power with their water type moves. So now that we defeated our rival and we grew to level 6, not far off from a level 7, he's just going to rabble on. Now he's going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Now he's a douche. This guy's name is Silver. Now some people think that this I think there was a reason this guy's actually the son of the Team Rocket leader, Giovanni. I'm not entirely sure if that is true or not, but that is what's going around. Okay, so let's make our way back to New Bark Town and see the professor. At a Pokemon store here, I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently he was a young male with long red hair. What? You battle trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? His name is Silver, like I just said. Yeah, so now you can go with your investigation. Now that we're back to see Professor Elm, I'm just going to show him what Mr. Pokemon's big discovery was about the Pokemon egg. Give us a Pokedex. That's incredible. Trainers. He says we may have what it takes to be champion. Take on the Pokemon Gym Challenge, Violet City. So, let's head on to Violet City. But first, this guy is going to give us a Pokeball. He actually gives us 5, I believe. Now, with your items, this is the first sense of it being sorted into different menus. Obviously, you have Pokeball slots, you have a normal item menu, you have a slot specific for TMs and HMs, and you have a slot for specific items like key items like your bike and your rods. Very nice way of sorting your items out. I'm glad they did that. Before heading on to Violet City, don't we go see our mom and let her know we're going on an adventure. Dude, I'll save money for you. Do you want to save your money? Yes, you do! Along the way, she may give you poor items, she may give you good items. You want to do this. Sometimes you get very rare items off your mother, depending on the money you get. So, with that, we... I'm gonna run into this guy. Show you how to catch a Pokemon. No, we already know. But like I said, I'm gonna end off things off here, guys. I think we're at a good point. We got our first Pokemon of Professor Elm. We told our mom we're gonna go on an adventure. We got the Pokedex from Professor Oak. We find out who our rival's name is. And we've discovered some new Pokemon along the way. So yeah, we did a lot in this episode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, at night time, off screen, me catching a Hoot Hoot, because Hoot Hoot will be the second member of our party. Until then, guys, this is Lord Oshawott signing out.